Hey everyone, welcome to another video of BlogHunch. In this one, we will take a look at how to create your first email newsletter and send it to your newsletter subscribers. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is log into your dashboard, and from there, we will head over to the digital products. And there you will find this newsletters. Click on that, and you will find this button to create a new one. Once you are within the create newsletter page, at the left-hand side, you will find the form, and at the right-hand side, you will find the preview. At the left-hand side form, you'll see the first input is the name of the newsletter. So in the name field, by default, it will pre-fill with your site name. If you want to change it to something else, you can always do that. This description is just for you and your team to identify what this newsletter is all about. Then we have the sender name. The sender name will be used in the email. So this will be visible in the mailbox of your newsletter email subscribers. Then comes the sender email. So once you have the SMTP configured, if you have multiple emails which uses the same credentials for your SMTP, you can use that sender email right here. If you leave it blank, then we are going to use the SMTP configuration, use the same email address that you have added right there. Now, next comes the subscribe new members and sign up. So what will happen here is this, that if you have multiple newsletters, let's say A and B, so whenever a new user leaves their email address in your newsletter subscription form, they will automatically get subscribed to A and B based on this configuration. And the second option right here is subscribe existing members automatically. So what that means is, let's say you already have 100 newsletter subscribers or members in your website, and now you're creating a new newsletter. So if you turn this option on, all those 100 members will automatically get signed up for this newsletter. Then comes the newsletter header image. So if you want to put some header image that should be visible in all of your emails, then you can configure it here. The next option that we have is the site name and the newsletter name. If you want to display the site name at the top of your newsletter email, then you can turn it on. If you want to display the newsletter name at the top of your email, you can turn this option on. The next thing we have here is the design. So you can choose the font for the titles and for the body from here. And we have support for over 1000 plus Google fonts. So you can choose any font that you like. Right after that, you have the section to turn on and off the post title and featured image. As the name suggests, if you turn this option off, the post title will not be visible in the emails that you're sending. And the same goes for the featured image. And finally, the last option we have here is the footer. So if you want to display a custom message or an email footer copyright, this is the right place to add that. And once all of this is done, you can hit the save button. All right, so our first email newsletter is ready. So once a newsletter is ready, we need to create a new post and send it as a newsletter. So let's say that first newsletter post. Let's copy some content from the internet. All right, let's generate 500 words from here. Okay, so let's copy all of it. Okay, once all of this is done, let's hit the publish button. Once you click on that, now you will find three options. The first one is publish it as a blog post. Second one is send as a newsletter email. And the third one is both. That means it will publish it as a blog post, which will be visible in your blog site, And the second option is it will send it as a newsletter email as well. So if you choose this third option, it will do the both 1 and 2. Now, once we select either number 2 or 3, this will open another section to choose the newsletter. So if you have multiple newsletters in your site, this is the right place to switch it. For us, right now, we only have one. So this is displaying that only one right here. So let's go ahead and publish it. Post updated. That means it got published. Let's get back. And you see, first newsletter post is already published. And this is the type. So it was published in the blog post, plus it was sent as an email as well. Now, for this particular blog, I have 2 subscribers. This is using a temporary email. So let's see if we have received the email. Right. So let's wait and see. So here we are, first newsletter post. If you click on that, you will see all of your content is visible right here. First newsletter post, by the author name and the date of today. View online, this option is only going to come here if you're choosing option number 3. That means it will be published as a blog post, which has a public URL, and then it is being sent as a newsletter email as well. Then comes the post content. And at the end, you're getting the copyright, which is like you are choosing this is publication name or the site name. This is the year. And then here is the unsubscribe link. So if someone is not happy with the newsletter emails, they can always click on unsubscribe. And finally, this option you can choose to turn it on and off from your newsletter settings. So this is all about newsletters. Now you can start sending your first email newsletter. However, you always need to make sure that you have one newsletter ready in the digital products. And also you must have the custom SMTP configured. And when you have the custom SMTP configured, always make sure that you send a test email to make sure that, the emails are being sent. That's it for this video.